Okay, let's play Where Were You When the Earthquake Hit the Tri-State Area?
I was at home when that earthquake happened today, but in 1989, October 17th at 5:04 p.m., I was in San Francisco downtown on Palm Market at the jewelry exchange next to the Burger King, and I was very young. I was 18 years old. I was all alone in a store, and I'd only been in one tiny little earthquake before. And so I didn't really know what was happening, and I see all these people walking out, running out of the store I was in, and there's dust coming out, the ground is shaking, the dust between the bricks of the old buildings, some windows were popping. All the electricity went out, and at that time, the time had already changed to be the daylight savings time was over by then, and so by like 5:30 it was dark and there was no electricity. The cable cars weren't running because they ran on electricity, and I had to climb many hills on my way to an appointment. I didn't realize the severity. And the Goodyear blimp was going over because it was the Oakland A's San Francisco Giants World Series was going on in San Francisco at Candlestick Park. And so, because there were no cell phones in 1989, no internet really, and it was crazy. And luckily for me, I hailed a cab because half of the transportation in San Francisco, even then, was electric and the electricity was out. And I hailed a cab. The cab driver was really cool. He was picking up people all the way because I lived on the other side of the city, and he was picking up all these people all over the place. And because transportation there, you had to get home. You had to get people home. There was no electricity for the most part for a couple of days. The Bay Bridge broke. That's the earthquake where the Bay Bridge broke. That was crazy. I could see it from the office. I was working downtown. I could see the Bay Bridge from the office where I worked. It was pretty traumatizing. I have a little PTSD from it, I got to be honest. And there were aftershocks for days, and that was scary because there were buildings that didn't make it. But for the most part, and then the Cypress structure collapsed, and all those people were trapped in their cars for days. Lots of people died there. It was pretty awful. So that's just one of my life stories. Hope you enjoyed it.